Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Host Comedy Podcast. I'm Hondo.
I'm Obi.
And again, unfortunately, Zoid is not here, but...
Motherfucker's not breathing.
But special guest for the first time.
He told me not to breathe.
We've been waiting for this. We discussed about him before in the past, and now he's here.
Gorge.
Welcome, our guest, Jorge. George.
Or my dad, he would be like, "What's that, George?"
Oh my God, it was the best. Or,
They didn't speak no English. They didn't say Jorge. It was
George.
and then it was, "What's that, George?"
yeah, right.
The George.
Cabrón.
But
Pinche chancla, bro. Bitch.
That was
speaking
the
of
best.
your dad, the one highlight that will always be cemented in my
It
brain,
was in your brain, rent
always,
free.
always in my brain, rent free, was when we played Kick the Can, and the other Georgie that was it, and everyone was caught except your dad, and everyone, the jail part of Kick the Can was on his porch, and we were all sitting there on his porch waiting. Like, we're like, man, where the hell is your dad? He's like, I don't know where he's at. I don't know where anybody see him. Like, I don't know. And
You
like,
playing with y'all?
yeah,
Oh,
he used to
yeah.
play, right. Dude, his dad would play with us. And then like all of a sudden we would hear like like a laugh. We're like, what the hell is that? And all of a sudden he like sits up from the shadows on from his lawn, because there was like a really like a tree would be
I
blocked.
remember that. I remember that.
A tree would be
Big
blocking,
ass
so
tree.
it would be dark, and it was at nighttime. We did this at nighttime. And he lifted up like a vampire. Was like, he's like, shh.
Like he was summoned.
And then he
from
laid
the
back down
depths.
again.
That's
He just
awesome.
went back down again. And then, the other George was looking around.
Is that vampire in Brooklyn?
And then he came up.
He just kind of went.
And then he ran up and went, bah, kicked the can. He was like, yeah.
I beat all you 12-year-olds.
And then George,
I remember that shit.
the other George was like, where was he? Where was he? Like, he was right here the whole time.
And it's not like we had tall grass.
Hey, who was
he
it?
was just sitting. Just
The other
chilling.
George Calderon.
Oh,
Yeah, he was. We were all
He'll
sitting there
go-
like, how
he'll
is he
go
not
home.
getting them?
He'll go home crying.
I got beat by a
He was like,
35-year-old.
what? Where was he? Where was he? He was just laying in the grass. I don't know about the whole time, but for like the last at least 5 to 10 minutes,
No.
for sure.
That's like the epitome of being a parent, is being able to play hide and seek with your kids and then completely terrorizing them and traumatizing them.
Well, that
And,
and like,
being able to get in like
and
a
then,
little
like-
cut, and then they're walking around like nothing's gonna happen. You just pop out, bah!
right. And then he played basketball with us too, and like,
We
be
check
like,
on everybody
be like swatting us, like, bah, get that out of here. But like, but he made us better though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
had to
yeah.
get around his ass.
It was like his confidence booster. Like,
Right.
Yeah, I'll play with the 10.
He wasn't really that tall of a guy either.
Exactly. He played soccer his whole life, so
Right,
his
right.
basketball was like.
Yeah, it was okay.
Hey, it's just the same thing.
Hook
I was
shot.
like, one of my friends, she's like, yeah, my kid is boxing now. And she's showing me a video. He's over here beating up some kid, right? And I'm like, damn, that kid looks small, bro. Like, I mean, he's gonna boost up his confidence, but if you want him to get like real good,
Yeah.
you gotta put him against fucking big kids,
Oh,
bro.
dude, yeah.
He's gonna get his ass kicked, but he's
What you
gonna
saying
learn.
is that his dad was lighting him up?
Yeah.
Uppercut to the chin.
It's like, why is he wearing any headgear?
Oh, dude. I mean, there's so many stories when we were kids. I can't even.
Oh yeah.
Think
So
of 'em right
by
now.
the way,
You
guys,
gotta bring something
for the audience and the listeners out there, me and Georgie go way back. We've known each other since we were kids, as well as Zoid. We were all neighbors in the same block. Obi over here was a couple blocks,
A couple blocks
down.
over.
But
two
like
blocks.
almost, I would say like a rival block, but we would like hang out with him too at the
Oh
same
no,
time.
It
definitely rival.
wasn't. It wasn't rival. It was like friendly.
during
rival.
Halloween,
Oh yeah.
we would go to La Cañada and we would go get all their eggs out of the refrigerator. It was horrible. The lady already knew, and the counter was like,
Like 6 of them.
and you're like, Comemos muchos huevos.
We're paying. Shut up.
Mucho hambre.
You know what I mean?
Or Paisa kid just walking around with eggs.
Yeah, we'd just be like,
We're gonna make cupcakes.
here's
She's
here's
like,
a
you
20.
lying motherfucker.
Yes, I'm 12. Here's a 20. Don't say shit. You didn't see shit. You don't know shit.
You slipped that extra tip.
Keep the change.
Yeah, it was like 50 cents.
Because imagine what
Shit.
imagine what a 6 or 8 pack of eggs were back in the day in the 90s. You know what I mean?
Oh,
So-
yeah.
99 cents.
I was gonna say $1.
Yeah.
They probably went on sale specifically for Halloween.
Yeah.
And we're walking around with like $20 bills in our pockets for whatever reason.
Now I remember
dude.
my block. We used to had them in the dirt. We used to ferment the shit.
Yeah, but you don't remember?
Stingify 'em.
They would. All right, so they would come
I was
deep. And
I know.
There was like
I was there
15 of
2
them,
years
and
of
there
it.
was only like
Yeah.
6 or 8 of us there
Yeah,
at one time
I
on
know.
Frankie's porch, just chilling there, right? We sitting there just chilling, thinking, oh, we're just gonna have a chill day, maybe a 40, whatever. And then all of a sudden, it's like Giovanni pops out of nowhere. Hey, motherfuckers! Boom! Just starts throwing shit. We're like, oh, fuck, it's on. And we didn't have shit because we weren't ready for it. Like they caught us completely off guard.
Like the slow mo.
I just remember people
We're just
getting hit in the
with
face. Oh, it was horrible. Does that even happen now? Like,
Eggs?
Yeah.
Kids egging? I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, Halloween was like a month ago.
I know, but I don't see eggs everywhere.
Nah,
When
egging,
we were
I mean,
kids, there was
maybe-
eggs
maybe
everywhere on
teenagers?
Kedzie.
Or maybe they're like too cool for that,
Everywhere on-
or they're like dropping dimes on themselves. Or like, yo, I'm here about to egg this kid's house. This is for the talk. I don't know.
Yeah, see, we didn't even have social media and shit.
There was none of that.
Yeah.
no.
It was cool because
Or
we were
TPing
like,
a house?
what are you gonna do? Fucking put a tripod up and be like, hold on, guys, let me get this video recorder and shit. Let me just from a block down. Fucking
Hit
record.
your
No,
shit
yeah.
like.
Hold on, you gotta time it correctly. It's like it's not the
Nah,
same.
none of that.
This was all like real joy.
But also,
it wasn't
I mean,
for
it wasn't
TikTok.
just Halloween. Like even the 4th of July, we'd have like firework wars too.
Yeah.
Like bottle rocket wars.
Harry
Oh,
Potter's,
those were
bro.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Harry Potter. Dude,
Or like, or
I'm
you
just
break,
trying to
or
remember
you break the
shit.
stick off and then just like throw it.
Oh, that's right. Those are horrible. And who would be doing that all the time? Ryan.
Everybody.
Ryan and Frankie just
or
be
Frank too. Yeah.
throwing them all over.
He was that
Oh,
like yeah.
Everybody's just chilling.
Yeah, like nobody could just be relaxing, chill, no stress.
Frank was that one kid that just be like.
Just nonchalant.
So, anyways, guys, what we can do later today?
I know, no bottle, just
Yeah,
his
just holding
finger.
him with his fingers.
Holy
Man, I would
shit.
hate
And
that.
I'd be sitting there like, ugh.
I would always have my fingers all burnt, man.
I know. Or if not, he'll just pop out of his balcony and just start randomly throwing shit at people.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you remember his balcony.
Or he'd be
How he would climb
or
up
he'd
it.
be funny, and he'd be the kid, be like,
Oh. Yeah, it's what I'm saying.
just throw it on the
Toss
ground.
it at you.
Oh, it's horrible.
He's like, why would you do that? Damn it! And he's just
Caused
laughing.
me so much stress.
Because like he doesn't care that he doesn't care about getting hit with a bottle rocket.
It's
But
the
I
reason
did.
I got white hairs in my head.
But I did.
He said, but I was
I didn't want to get hit with a
terrified.
bottle rocket.
He's like, I was the little one.
And he lived right next door to
Yeah,
him.
I was
So he got
neighbor, of
traumatized
course.
no matter what.
Yeah, I
It
know.
was pretty funny. I loved it.
Yeah, man. We miss you, Frank.
I know. Just to terrorize Tony was the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not really terrorized me. No.
Yeah.
No, because he was like way younger than me, but at the same time he was way bigger than me too. No, we were like the same size.
But you would get so
like,
frustrated.
bigger.
And it would be hilarious because your face would just say it all.
I
You'd be
know,
like,
like-
fuck this motherfucker.
At the same time too.
Come here, you little shit.
Right. There was that when like he was only
You
like
ain't
not
getting
even
mad at nobody.
like. I gave him that. He was only like an inch or two taller than me. but of course, I was still a little shit. But
That's true.
also, he was the only person that I knew that really loved the color green
Yeah.
because that was my favorite color, and he loved green also. So it was always a pain in the ass playing video games with him. That like
You always wanted to be green?
right
He had
dealt
the
with the
green
color
controller.
scheme. So it'd be like either
remember
he had a green
64?
controller, right, N64
Yeah.
controller, and then like battle tanks, for example. He'd want to always be one of the green tanks, and I'd be like, no, fuck you, I want to be the green tank.
Dude,
There was that argument.
Serious
Any
fights.
any race car game, he'd always be green. Yeah. So
Oh, so we were talking about Rush. right? I don't know if anybody
Yeah,
remembers
San Francisco Rush. Right.
I thought it was Cruising USA.
No. This kid.
It was Rush.
This kid. We're all 40. This guy right here was like, "Hey man, don't you remember we used to play Cruising USA?" I'm like, "Yes, I do remember that because he did do
Great
that."
game.
But that was the
But that
arcade
wasn't-
version, right?
Yeah, so it was
Yeah.
arcade version, right? But San Francisco
There was
Rush
another
was like
game.
another more
But that one was more
kind of
PS1,
realistic.
right?
No, it was
No, it
N64.
was
It might have been
N64.
PS1 too. I don't know.
No, 64.
It was 64
Yeah, it was
clearly.
all 64.
You sure? I don't know.
Because
I don't know.
that's why I said he was playing.
And he was the only one I knew with a Dreamcast.
Put your hand close to the mic, bro.
Hello?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh.
You're speaking away from
This
it.
is really uncomfortably close.
Well,
I feel like I gotta
you can move it to
open
the
my
side,
mouth.
dog.
Well, Tony put it right here, and I'm like, oh, is this supposed to be there?
It is. That's why I put it there.
Move it.
All right, is that better?
No.
Oh, there we go. Keep it there the entire cast.
bro.
We just-
Yes.
I can't move from
If
this
this
spot
motherfucker
here.
starts licking the mic, we're gonna be like, pause.
This is a really good ride.
Oh my god. I don't know, but there was something else
All right.
before we started that we were talking about, but I said no, wait, save it. Oh, that's what it was. I'm sorry.
Talking about cats.
No.
It's
we
another
were
topic.
talking about cats, but no. We were talking about
The musical.
a bachelor party because last weekend we brought up, or a couple weeks ago we brought up a bachelor party, but a bachelor party that we were at,
Wow.
and we were doing go karts, and
Oh, that's right.
and
No,
doing the
okay.
go karting part of this. We were on like go karts that could go up to like 30, 40 miles an
Those
hour.
are fast go-karts.
Yeah, they were
I was
like,
terrified.
they were really fast, and it was a long track.
And there's even more reason why I
And
was terrified afterwards.
there was a guy with us also that was just pedal to the metal the whole time. They didn't understand the brake system.
Didn't understand the whole concept of going
driving,
So
turning,
he did this.
braking. I mean, we can
he did
keep
this
going on.
because did he do this because everyone was told to brake? Like, all right, guys, that's enough.
Yeah. Everybody
Or-
simultaneously slowed down or stopped,
For him?
except for him.
Okay, or was he just next to you and you were trying to brake at the
No, no,
turn
no.
and he was
I was already like,
okay,
I'm
that's
in
what
a
happened.
good
All right,
spot.
okay.
I'm safe. And then all you hear is, and it just jumps onto my fucking thigh, and it's like a whole go kart is on top of my go kart, on top of my leg.
Yeah.
and then my life.
It was
flashed
nuts.
before
I was
my
behind
eyes.
it and I seen
And
it.
I was like,
I was right behind him and I was like, what the like
this shit is not supposed to happen. Like a fucking go kart's
No,
not
like,
supposed to
and
go
then
on
it was-
top of it.
And then it happened long ago too, where like even like TikTok or none of that shit was really that popular.
Yeah.
So, never in my mind did I think of like, dude, this guy's not gonna stop.
You could have done it for the Vine.
I need a maybe.
Oh,
I didn't even think about
YouTube was
Vine.
probably out, but who's
Well,
gonna have
right,
a
right.
phone? Like,
But maybe
let's
Vine.
record all
Maybe
this
Vine. I
shit.
didn't even think about Vine. But again, no one really thinking about, man, I don't think this guy's going to stop. Let me pull my phone out real quick, start recording, and then record him just ramping onto this other guy. We all know each other, but like ramping onto each other because he didn't know brake. He just made a tight turn.
Dude.
He was already stopped, and he was like, and then you hear the guy going, the guys work there, brake!
Oh yeah, dude.
Brake!
Yeah.
And he's,
That's right.
Bam! He's-
And then he said,
Ugh.
I'm a hump George in my car.
Basically.
There was
But
no
you were all
lube.
right. You were fine, though, right?
Absolutely.
Your thigh was okay?
Oh no,
Pause.
I'm okay. if let's say it got worse, it would have definitely like crushed my femur.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If for whatever reason it just happened to pop up to one side where it got the front end, but his back end was like on me.
Yeah.
But if his front end would have just been at a certain angle, my got long legs, so I was sitting like this already, and it was just a matter of a certain angle for him to come through, and it would have crushed my
Right.
my femur off, and it would have been horrible.
But that didn't happen.
Yeah, but it was great. Besides that,
It was a funny moment, not a horrific moment.
for everybody that was not in my car.
Yeah. But
Other
all
than
right,
that, I survived.
so back in the day, hit that drop, Obi. So back in the day, me and Zoid talked about your house, and we were discussing. Was it haunted? Did you think your house was haunted?
Yeah, because there was a lot of creaks.
Talking to
Couldn't
Mike.
hear it.
Yeah, no, it was a lot of creaks.
What do you mean?
Do you think
so-
your house was haunted?
I do think so.
Because
only
don't get me wrong,
because-
bud. Because we had a lot of sleepovers, but like there would pause, but 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 I don't remember your house being as like so scary, even like being in the basement. But Zoid was always like, I was always freaked out.
No, dude, it was horrible.
And I think even I remember Frank back in the day saying like he would be kind of scared being there at sometimes too. But Zoid
Yeah.
for sure was like, I was scared like a lot of times because it's like I don't know, man. I felt like it was haunted. I felt like
Yeah.
George knew it was haunted.
Yeah, like the basement area. Like when I would be sleeping, I was probably like 8.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, somewhere around there. And I would definitely feel something, and I wouldn't be able to go to sleep.
Something.
And my sister
Something
would
like
sleep in
grab
the
on you?
next door.
Something
Yeah, yeah,
pause.
yeah.
I don't know if you remember how the house was
Yeah,
set up.
I remember. Yeah.
It was
your sister
Hondo.
was right next to
So he just crept into my basement window and crawled up. No, it would definitely be feeling something because I would be sitting there just there. You ever had, what do they call it in Spanish? Cuando te pega la muerte? Is that what it says? Or like,
He would know.
you almost feel paralyzed.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
like
it's sleep
Te sube
paralysis.
la muerte.
paralysis.
Yeah,
Sleep paralysis.
That's what it is. So I would feel like I'd have that, and then I'd just be like, "Oh, dude, I can't move."
You're sleeping, but you're
I'm
conscious
wide
you're
awake. Yeah, I'm wide
So what
awake.
you're
I know
saying
exactly
is
what's
you
going
have
on.
sleep paralysis.
And I was like, it felt like that. And I was like, all right, well, sleep paralysis is a thing. But
It is.
I would feel that feeling like as a kid, just
Okay.
being there. So I don't know if that's what Tony and Frankie would feel
Joy.
when they were there and something like that. So, so then they would definitely have probably the same things that I was
No,
experiencing. But I would scare the shit out of my sister because she was next door.
uh-huh.
And then I would wake up, and without a sound, I'd be in the doorway just staring at her.
So hold on. Let me paint let me paint a picture. So the way his house was set up, or his bedroom situation, so his bedroom shared a doorway with his sister's bedroom.
Yeah, it's like Jack and Jill type of door. Yeah,
So like,
that's what they call it.
oh, you just open the door and you're like, "Hey, sister." You know what I mean? Like, open a door and they're right next. They're just right there. Like they shared the room.
Yeah.
They shared the doorway.
Oh.
Like a hotel situation. Know what I mean? You know how you shared a hotel room sometime with that one door?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Same setup. And then I guess you said he would open the door silently and then just stare at his sister while she was sleeping. Like,
Yeah,
So now-
no, it was like
so
that.
now, okay.
You ask her today, and she remembers that, and she'd be terrified. She'd wake up and be like, ah! Like, and I'd be like, I'm scared too.
also,
Like, I get it.
We would talk about your sister in the past where I don't know if you could clarify, because obviously you were in the car too, but where she used to drive us to places because she was the oldest out of all of us.
Oh,
She
yeah,
was
that's
already, I
right.
think, 17, I would say.
Yeah, she's-
and we were still all like 11, 12.
Yeah, like
if
8
that.
years older or so.
Or-
so
yeah, maybe
she
10.
would
You were
already
young
be
and smell like
like,
pee?
Yeah, we were young.
Yeah.
And so she would take us to haunted trails every once in a great moon.
Haunted Trails is an amusement park, a little one.
Right.
Best place in the
Chicago
world.
area haunted trails. OG place is still up and running. Shout out. Oh, I got another thing we could talk about too, including that includes haunted trails. And we're on our way, and I had a tape with a bunch of hip hop on it that your sister had no clue.
Is DMX?
No clue. And the first song is DMX's Rough Riders anthem.
I don't even remember this. How
You don't remember
the fuck
this?
Do you remember this?
Right, yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember this clear as day because of her reaction. And I was sitting shotgun with the other Georgie. I think you were in the back seat.
All right.
I think me and the other Georgie were sitting because there was like a whole car of us. The whole block was in her car.
Oh, she had her car, and it was a Chrysler.
It was a small car.
like a Plymouth something.
It was
I can't
really
remember.
tiny.
It was fucking a
and it was a
horrible
bunch
car.
of kids in this car.
Yeah, there was a bunch.
And she was 17. And she's like, oh, okay, sure. I'm like, can I play this? She's like, fine, okay. And I put it in.
She thought it was
She was
some
clueless.
fucking bebop.
And God bless your sister's heart. She was like, she would listen to like Disney music and shit. Right?
Just be singing, yeah. She
Right?
would just sing princess shit all the time. Yeah.
And like listen to like pop music and like lighthearted stuff.
Yeah, whatever she could sing.
She
to,
wasn't-
Yeah.
It again.
No, even way before that, dude.
Yeah, it was
So
before that.
it was like early 90s.
Oh, you know what? It was
Or
like,
like
freestyle.
mid-90s. So whatever DMX was
like
popular.
Stevie B
so like
and stuff
96,
like that.
97.
Yeah.
So anyways, we're on our way. I put the tape in. All of a sudden it was like, stop, drop, and it's just all the cursing. And then at the end, it's like, talk is cheap, motherfucker. And she's like, oh my. She's like, I don't think you guys should be listening to this anymore. And then she popped the tape out.
And the tape ejects. There's no pause button anymore. It's a whole mechanical
pops
sound.
the tape out and hands it back to me. She's like, here you go.
So I was like, oh.
And I was like,
What song?
I know. The next one was even better.
I'd rather fuck you.
and I think a couple of us were laughing about it. Because
Like, we know exactly what they're saying.
Because
we know
her,
what's
her
going on.
reaction in general was like hilarious. And she was like, oh my God.
You heard the next song?
No, there wasn't
No.
no next song. She popped
no,
it out.
I know, but
Yeah.
she didn't hear the next song.
It was
No.
like,
I don't even remember what the next song
The next
was.
song was
Am
I'd
I-
rather fuck you.
Yeah. Said I'd rather fuck with you.
I'm sure at some moment she was like, the fuck am I doing here? Like driving around kids listening to rap.
Yeah, right?
Fucking kids. What
And,
the fuck?
Yeah.
and like we all knew the words. We're like, stop, drop, shut up,
In the back, the littlest one.
Yeah, right?
She just sees the rearview mirror like,
Everyone else is just sitting there like, I don't know what this. I don't want to participate. Nah, but okay, so
I listen to Disney music too.
so
she's like, flip the other side. The other side's got Disney on it.
so then also
Oh, I thought this was my Disney tape.
so also yeah, right.
Oh no, I recorded the wrong song on the wrong side.
And I put that tape in, and it's like Hakuna Matata. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit?
We ain't no cool with them Matata and shit.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. She would legit listen to that shit and know every word for word.
Yeah, she would just sing all day long. You would talk to her, but she would talk to you
I know this.
in sing form.
I know this, guys, because his older sister used to babysit me too for a while before he got home, and then I'm like, "When's Georgie getting home?"
So she wiped their ass?
No, not that.
You're like, not that young.
He's like, I wiped my
I
own
need
ass.
wipey.
She's looking at you like you're the one who liked DMX, right?
Aren't
Want
you
to be
like?
a big boy?
Aren't you?
You want to listen to that shit? Wipe your own ass.
I wiped my own ass.
I need wipey.
Go deeper.
I need wipey.
And then it's got a crack at some point.
Wipey. Hey, yo, wipey.
Wipe it, please.
No, but okay. So speaking of
remember.
haunted trails, do you remember this? Do you remember when we got busted?
Oh. Yeah, Tony was being cool.
for
Yeah.
for having weed in the car.
No, he happened to.
I had a bunch of shit.
He was driving in his Grand Prix.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Right?
No, was
Or
it the
what
Grand
was it?
Prix?
It was
Which
the
one was it?
Pontiac.
I think it was the Gold. Was the Pontiac? It was the
Yeah.
Pontiac Grand Prix. Pontiac Grand Prix. I had a bunch of shit on me. I'm rolling a joint, and then next thing you know, a knock on my window, and then he's like, "Hey, what you doing there?"
Well, you were driving.
I know,
I
right?
was the passenger.
Yeah, I know. But then he's like, "Hey, what you doing there?"
No, I don't think you remember how it was. It was like, hey,
Was there a gun?
how you doing there? Yeah.
I don't.
I'm like, ah!
I don't remember that.
I was like, Tony!
I don't remember that. With that being said, it might have been more traumatic than I thought. Because all I remember was guys in a Hawaiian shirt.
That's the best part.
And then
that.
you know what? Since you bring that up, obviously, if you remember, then yeah, I guess maybe that was like, hey, what you doing there? And I'm like, nothing.
Trying to be
doesn't
cool.
look like anything. And then he's like, all right, everybody get out of the car. And then we're all, and then of course Frank was with us too. And then we're sitting there, had a bunch of shit. Basically, they're like, hey, if I search your car, you're gonna have anything I'm gonna stab myself with, or find any guns? I'm like, no, of course not. I think I was like 16. We were all very young. And then
No, because you were working, so you had to be old.
I was 16. I was working at 16, bud.
No, I know, but that was your first car.
Yeah, at 16.
I thought that was after.
Dude,
I
as
had
soon
my
as I
escort.
got my driver's license, I got a car. I
Yeah.
was that quick with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had
So
like
then-
a permit at 15, bro.
So then
like-
what did
Yeah.
you say? When
so
you
no,
seen
so
the
then all of a
gun?
sudden,
Oh,
he takes
You're like
the whole ordeal.
Ricky!
All of a sudden, the guitar comes out over there.
I would never run for it. Why would I try to make a run for it? So then all of a sudden, you know, he searches the car, tears my car up, and then,
Throws the weed.
and then he starts dumping all the shit in like a sewer that was there, all of it, dumped every single one of it, and he goes, yeah, well, then the other guy searching my car. He's like, before I go in there, am I gonna find anything that's gonna stab myself with? I'm like, no. He goes, I'm telling you right now, if something stabs me, if you got a knife or something stabs me, I'm gonna beat your ass. And I'm like,
You should have said, do it.
yeah, right. Fuck you, pig. No, I'm joking.
No.
But I was more like, no. And I was like more terrified of anything.
know,
I'm
at
like,
this
no,
point,
I don't
yeah.
have anything. He's like, all right, I searched my
Hopefully,
car. And he
there's
goes,
nothing
okay.
in there.
He goes, all right, well, all your shit's gone. Get back in your car. Get the fuck out of here. He goes, and next time, don't be fucking rolling anything illegal, sitting in your car with your fucking music blaring. Because I was.
This was a Grand Prix, and the fucking speakers were like, fucking 6x9s, trying to act like he's got Rough Riders in the background and shit.
Hey,
It
man,
was so cool.
they were some impressive 6x9s at
Dude,
that time.
It was horrible.
He had some pops.
And-
Oh,
And
they were
and
popping all right.
And I was like,
They-
man, I can't wait to smoke this
Definitely
joint, get
popping.
blasted, and play some freaking Battletoads.
and then no battle time.
And then no Battletoads. And then I had to basically drop everybody off home all sad and disappointed. Yeah.
Bro, that's the worst part.
Because then all my shit was gone. And, yeah. Well, we got kicked out of 100 trailers basically.
No. Do you remember the time when Tony took his van and we went to On Trails and he
Zoid?
drove? Yeah, Zoid.
Go ahead.
All right. So you remember
There was a lot of
had
times.
his blue van
Yeah. Yeah.
and we were just getting there
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden he makes this white ass turn into the parking lot and completely destroys the car that's parked right there. And all of a sudden,
I do remember
oh
that.
shit, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And then we're just getting there. So we had a whole day plan. Fucking reverse. And then he just like backs out and gone. Like, oh my God. We were like, how the fuck did that happen?
Best part about that day and that incident, I was rolling my balls off on ecstasy for the first time ever.
With a whole bunch of dudes in the car.
Yes. Pause.
It was his safe space.
Cause like it was at that time of where we're like the
Nigga, you gay.
It's delicious.
it was at that time where the ecstasy song from Bone Thugs and Harmony was super popular.
Yeah.
Ah, feel so ziggity ziggity ziggity, and like I was like, what is this thing called ecstasy? And then
What is this you
Basically-
speak of?
exactly.
Your
Excuse
17th
me.
century like English voice came out?
Exactly like the freaking song. He's like, I remember one of the times where he's like when ecstasy fucked up the brain. He goes, my dealer came up to me and was like, yo, you want to try this? And I was like, all right. Is it weed? He's like, no, it's something better, ecstasy. I'm like, fuck it.
Oh, that's like
How
the
much?
montage
He's
at
like,
the
I'll give
beginning.
it to you first one half price. I'm like, that's even better.
Thanks,
So
partner.
he
So
gave me
what
the,
happened when
he
you
gave me the pill.
when
I
you
took-
seen all that shit happen?
I took it, and then no joke, it started hitting me, and I was like, ha. Right when that happened, so like I remember going like, man, I feel real good right now, and now I'm messing up. And then Zoid was
Yeah.
like, and then
didn't
Zoid
even
was
realize
like,
that you were gone.
man, for real? Everyone was laughing at me. He's like, man, everyone was making fun of me, of course. And they're like, ha ha ha, that's funny. And then he made the wide turn and just, bah, hits the car. Oh, the whole
Dude.
side of the car was fucked.
I felt so
and he
bad.
takes the rear view mirror out and everything. And then we're
No,
like,
the whole side was,
And
and it
he's
wasn't
like,
a mirror, bro. The
"Oh."
whole side of the car was just
and we're like,
gone.
oh, and I'm like, what happened? What happened?
Like everything's so great.
Yeah, right? What
It
happened?
didn't make you trip even more or nothing.
No, because I was just in like an amazing mood.
Did we like this?
Man, this is crazy.
Pause.
But then afterwards, we went to the dollar movies.
I was
right?
gonna say. Then we went to Harlem Corner,
Exactly.
and that.
Shout out Harlem.
Oh, dude, $1.25
For anybody who don't know,
Tuesdays.
those are the dollar movies back in the
Dude,
day.
That was awesome.
Yeah, Harlem Corners.
The popcorn was more expensive than the movie.
They were $2 every day.
Every
but
day,
on
right?
like a Tuesday
Yeah,
or
the
something
Tuesday
like
was
that. There was like some
$1.25.
special.
Yeah, but like so then we
Bro.
did that instead or whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't remember what movie it was, but I was just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and then I
This is the greatest movie alive.
and then lucky for me, I got picked up from the theater by my girl that I was dating at the time.
Woo! It sounds like a lie. bro. That sounds
No,
so.
so we're gonna
No,
skip
no, no,
this.
no.
Hey, we're gonna
That really did happen.
We're gonna skip that line.
Bow, bow,
That really did happen.
Dumb bitch.
Stop hating. Stop hating, Obi. Hating ass.
You were with nothing but dudes while you were running the whole time. Shut up.
Again, he was in a safe
And this
space.
was a year I got my girl paged me. I had a pager and I was like beep 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 beep.
Who's this?
Oh, I gotta
fuck
call
this.
my girl.
I'm happy right here.
I don't need you.
Big ass flip
I
phone
do this on
Nokia.
myself.
Flop. boop, 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 boop. And it would do that too because you couldn't
And it
mute
would-
the fucking sounds. It was
It would shine too, right?
yeah green. Boop, boop, boop. And you couldn't turn that off either.
Oh, it's horrible. But it
So
was
I'm
great
in
all
like the
same
hall,
time.
like, hey, yeah, I'm over here at the theaters. My friend hit a car. That was crazy. Oh, like the whole side of it was fucked. And then we got out of there.
Man, the whole time you guys are just fucking tricking on Zoe the time.
No, I just remember.
We were all 16 at that time.
Dude, it was horrible. Our night didn't finish
Yeah.
until like
Yeah.
7 o'clock in the morning, and I just remember somebody just like opening the doors because it could kind of like it had like a double door. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a
It was,
sliding door.
it was a big ass blue van door. Yeah,
yeah,
or
and it would
big-ass
just
blue
like
van.
open up.
Wait,
And
we
then all of a
always
sudden
fucking running that
somebody-
motherfucker. It was nothing. Must have happened to that truck.
I don't know. That thing ran forever.
No,
I
like
can't
it was not
remember.
even a scratch on his car.
Which one? No, there wasn't. The van.
Yeah,
no,
the
there
van.
No, it wasn't anything.
Okay, like
This
we
is-
said, he tore
Yeah.
the car up,
The
and
other
his
car-
van
You.
was fine.
The other car, pobrecitos, they probably had to get a whole nother car at this
Oh, I'd have
point.
been so
Like,
pissed.
imagine coming out of haunted trails
And your whole
with your
driver's side-
family, your kids, and you're like, "Oh, we had a great
I hope
day,"
it's
and then you
that dude
come
with the
out.
Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah,
He
right.
went back years later.
Yeah. Oh.
I knew it was.
Or
this
the one guy was
motherfucker.
like, "Man, I didn't expect to get 500 tickets today. Today's a great day. My car."
Hopefully, the insurance will take this deposit of 500 tickets.
Man, I really wish Joy was here. We could talk about it. That was
Dude,
that was
it-
hilarious.
Hell no,
I
he
was
would have been
just-
like, next story.
X name.
Oh, man.
Ricky. It was fucked up, bro. Y'all motherfuckers are bogus, done. Hey,
I
bro,
blame it on this guy.
who's your all-time favorite villain, bro?
From
Movies.
Oh, I was gonna say my all-time favorite villain from anything
Yeah.
would be probably Cell from Dragon Ball Z. But when it comes to movies, me personally, oh God, why can't I think about this guy? Sean, the guy from Seven, the serial killer.
Oh, fucking
that's pretty nice.
Damn, what's his name?
the guy that
Why can't I think of his name? He did American Beauty.
Oh, God damn it.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
I know exactly
Yeah,
what you're
right.
talking about. He got in
I
trouble.
mean, it's like a spur of the moment
he got
question.
in trouble for messing with young men.
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, that movie, he wasn't in it more than 15, 20 minutes, maybe. But
Right.
that
At
amount
the
of
end,
time, you're just like, oh my God, this is the greatest movie in the world.
Okay, I'm trying to think. Go ahead, Obi. I'm still thinking of mine.
I'm trying to.
Mine just Bolo.
Bloodsport.
Bolo? No.
Just in general,
Van
in all the
Damme,
movies.
Bruce Lee.
I got you. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, like
no,
actor
but,
wise.
no, but you're saying the villain.
He was a villain. He's a villain in all those
He was a
movies.
bad guy. Bloodsport. The
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember Bloodsport.
a bad
He was
guy.
the one that threw
Bloodsport.
the powder in your face, and you're like,
Oh yeah, that's it.
Or he
Is there like a slow motion scene?
he
Like
beats the hell out of the
like a
American and
meme?
takes his bandana and then like wraps it on his leg like you.
Oh,
Remember that? Yeah, but damn. Okay.
Bruce Lee too.
Cell was a good one. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I was gonna say just because.
Uh,
I mean, that was our show growing up, and we can have
Oh,
a
I
whole
get it.
podcast just on
Oh,
talking about Dragon Ball Z.
just talk about
and
Dragon Ball
anime.
Z.
Oh yeah.
someone that's pretty hardcore too. Let me see. I'm trying to think.
And you know, he was the one, you know, fucking #1 Asian dude with, you know, he took steroids and shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, look
Oh
at
yeah, he always stayed huge.
Hell yeah, he was always fucking huge. He was the dragon. Didn't he fight Jackie Chan too?
Maybe in one movie.
I know he fought fucking what's his name, Chuck Norris.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh,
He did.
you know what? I know because of the fact that, yeah,
What?
the guy that, what was his actual name? Oh, Bill from Kill Bill.
Oh,
Oh yeah, no, it's a good one.
he's
Yeah,
talking
absolutely.
about fucking
Not really the actor, but like,
the leader of the group.
but right, but like what he
Oh.
portrayed in general. You know what I mean? He was a great villain because not only did he kill the quote unquote his bride to
Yeah.
you know his #1, but he was also murdering a baby because he knew she was pregnant. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And he didn't know it was his.
Huh. You know what? I'm trying to think. There's more villains out there. That's just the first one that came out to him.
And he was like, "Go ahead, beat
Right.
not only
But-
not only kill her, but beat the shit out of her first. Make sure she suffers, and then kill her."
Huh.
Yeah.
wasn't
Man, no, that's pretty.
didn't he pass away
evil.
from like masturbating and shit?
The actor?
Like,
Yeah.
The actor's still alive, isn't he?
did he enjoy it though?
No, it
He
was
went-
one of
he
the.
went out
It was
with a
one
good
of those
time?
actors. No, it was one of those actors that passed away while masturbating. That, like,
One of them
choked
did.
himself.
I don't remember. Was it him?
No, I don't remember, bro. But that's your ultimate villain.
Yeah, for now. That it just clicked in my head right away. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and yours was your ultimate villain was the
Cell from Dragon Ball Z.
Cell.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
I enjoy that.
I know most people are like, "Oh, Frieza's the best."
The cat.
Okay.
Which one's the cat?
Oh, you're talking about beers. He's talking about Super.
Yeah.
He said the cat.
I didn't get past that, bro.
The hairless cat.
It was too many episodes. Damn it.
The
Oh,
cat.
I memorized all of it. I was gonna say I have it. Remember when you used to come over?
Well,
It's Dragon Ball Z time.
yeah,
it was like
because
Fridays. We walk away for
somehow,
cartoon,
some way. How did you get this
Toonami?
again? No. You had a Dragon Ball Z fighting game that was straight from Japan,
Bro,
and you needed like a
yes.
certain type of thing to play it on your PlayStation.
I bought it on the internet, and this chip, it was a mod chip that went into
The PlayStation.
PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
And that mod chip would convert it from a US console to a Japanese
console, yeah.
software console or whatever.
Oh,
and then you
shit.
would have this, I don't remember what it's called, but it was like the Dragon Ball Z game. I don't know, whatever, fighters.
Yeah.
But for that time.
Yeah.
And it would only
was-
play.
it was an
when
epic
the
game, too.
software had that mod on it.
Right.
And it was
So you
amazing.
just shout out Studio Dog, but so you just bought it from online?
Yeah.
I thought like your sister's like one of your sister's boyfriends or some shit bought it for you or something for like Christmas or something.
We just got it online.
You just got it online.
Yeah, it was awesome, and it was.
I
like a
didn't
little
think you were
green
old
box.
enough to even get shit offline.
I don't remember how the hell I got it. Maybe somebody did, and I don't
I think
remember.
someone got it for you as a gift.
Because the game itself,
Got you like the whole setup, like the
Wasn't-
game and like the
it
mod.
wasn't sold here.
You were like, look what I got, and like I was told I had to do this, and then put the game in. I could
Yeah.
play Dragon Ball Z from Japan.
Yeah,
and it was all in
it was-
Japanese.
and yeah, it was. It's right.
Yeah, like,
all
the
the
whole
characters,
game
all the
was
letters,
Japanese, yeah.
everything was Japanese. They would speak in Japanese, and I was just playing it, and it took
But-
me a
but
while
the game
just
was
to,
badass,
just to
'cause-
start a fight, and I was like, "Which one's the start button?" like,
For, yeah, for
I know what I'm
us
doing.
being that young, the game was so badass because like the characters moved side to
Oh,
side. They were able to
yeah,
fly.
that's right.
And like the fighting was awesome, and then like
Yeah.
to pull off a Kamehameha, like even the graphics were awesome for that
Oh,
time
dude,
too.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we were just like, this is amazing.
If I
and
can
we would
get
just
that
sit
game
there
back now,
just
I
waiting to take
definitely-
turns on that.
Like I don't care if it's an emulator, but I would definitely want to get an old,
Yeah,
like a PlayStation
I was really surprised
1.
how you got that.
Yeah, and I'm not that big of a gamer, but I love Dragon Ball Z, even to that point where I was like, I need to
gotta
get
get
this
this
game.
game.
Yeah.
He was the only one on the block with a Sega.
What?
Nobody else had a Sega.
What,
Did
I
you have a
had
Sega?
I had, dude. I wouldn't have it there and then the year that came out, but I would have it like maybe a year.
Yeah,
because
because you and Frankie had a Super Nintendo.
I think we all had Nintendo.
Yeah,
Everybody.
I had
enjoyed.
Nintendo.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Then dude, I still got my Sega.
Yeah,
and I
you
still
did.
have my original Nintendo.
Yeah, and then like Frankie was the only one that had like the weird ones, like Sega CD,
Yeah, he had Dreamcast,
Sega Dreamcast,
and then he had Nintendo 64. He had all the consoles.
I
Almost.
had
Yeah.
the
As
adapter
soon as
that
they
you put
came
on
out.
top of the Sega.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about? That make it from 16-bit to 32-bit.
Oh, yeah, I do know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you could
He-
play
he
Sonic
has-
and Knuckles.
yeah.
Huh?
I just came. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I know that. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he
another
had the
odd-
Sega. I did it. I never had.
No,
Sega.
I know what you're talking about. It was like
It was like like you put it on top of where the cartridge goes.
Yeah.
And that thing has a cartridge, so you could all the games would like look better, have
Can't
better
remember what it's
graphics,
called.
more smoother. It was just an adapter.
But there was a
32.
slot in the middle, like right in the front, in the middle of the console, and then you would put it in there. Actually, there was an expansion.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was called because
Expansion
64
slot,
had
yeah.
Frankie had it. And it was a little
Yeah,
red.
I
thing.
had that too.
Oh, you did have it?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what
Yeah.
it was. It was an expansion.
Expansion pack.
Yeah.
Were you there when I?
Controller
Weren't you
too.
there with me when I fell off a garage and I landed on my wrist? No, I'm pretty sure you were there.
I know. I'm sure I was.
Yeah, we were all
I was
we were
gonna say,
like
we were
garage
always
hopping for whatever reason. I don't know how we got up there in the first place.
Probably
No,
Frankie
we just
started
do
it.
that shit.
And then
the
we
same shit.
we all jumped off, and then like it was I think it was Zoid, him, and me, and then like they go off first, and I was nervous because I was the smallest one, obviously, and then I was like, all right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go like hua, and then when I went hua, the back of my pants got caught on a freaking nail, and I was like,
oh, I do remember that.
and then it just
The nail
and then
is
the
just
nail unhinged, and I was like
hanging on, holding you because you're the smallest one.
and I was like, and it landed on my wrist, and I was like, yeah, but you were
I do
also there
remember
when
that.
I busted my chin too, right?
Yeah, I mean we were there for everything.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, he fell off this thing and his chin wide open.
That's right. I do remember that. I don't know. It's something.
Trying to
happened.
explain it to my mom. I was like, what the fuck happened? What's going on?
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
It was me.
Yeah, no, he was there when my arm was broke. Remember?
Yeah, I seen that happen too. It happened in slow mo, basically.
Yeah.
It happened
He
so
was at a
fast, but it
perfect-
was in slow mo where he was on top of his bike.
He was on a perfect angle.
He was the only one that, like, for whatever reason, had like a bit like a mountain bike, and he was like holding onto a ball, and then he tried to climb on top of the bike with the ball, and then he dropped the ball, and the ball like rolled in front of his tire, and he was like, "Huh, bam!"
No, it wasn't that small.
it happened.
No.
Yes,
I remember
yes.
it 1,000 times
No,
faster.
no.
Hey,
Exactly.
was it
It
one of
happened
those-
so fast. It was just a slow mo, bro.
Hey, you ever seen
I was gonna say.
You ever seen
Because I was
those?
behind you watching the whole thing.
He was
like,
behind.
it happened in front of me. I was like, "Is this really happening?" And you just dropped the ball. The ball rolls in front of the freak tire. You're like, "Huh," and then you just fell over, and your whole body landed on your arm, and you broke your arm.
Hey,
Yeah.
you guys ever see
was
those
horrible.
cartoons where there's like a dude riding a bike and he's like some problem and then he's like this thing, he's like he puts a stick in his tire.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. The asshole
Dude, I
thing to
did
do. Yeah, I
Frankie
know.
do that to Ryan one time.
Yeah, no, they were
He put a
bad.
stick in his tire.
Yeah, bro.
no,
like,
I was gonna say any
Yeah.
bad shit. Did you remember? Yeah, they did it.
yeah, they did. They tormented
Yeah.
each other.
I remember.
Yeah, that happened.
Even with their older brother, we used to play the Three Doinks. I remember.
Doinks.
Remember WWF.
Pause.
WWF had three clowns.
Yeah,
There was a regular clown,
doink.
a
Dink.
middle like sized clown,
Yeah.
and then there was like a little person clown.
Yeah, doink.
And all
dink,
three of
dunk or
them
something.
would fight against this one guy.
Uh-huh.
So we would be the three doinks fighting against their older brother.
Oh, I remember now. Yeah,
Yeah.
he would call you the Three Doinks.
And every time
I
we
do-
wrestled,
I do remember
someone was crying.
Someone ended up crying at the end of the match.
Someone was in tears, bawling their eyes out because they
Oh,
just
man.
got body slammed. Yes, the three doinks. There
Every
you go.
wrestler to ever play WWE, Doinks the Clown.
Yeah, you remember Doink the Clown? WWF's Doink the Clown. Or
And what's
WWE
funny is
Doink the
that
Clown.
I can't stand clowns. But obviously,
Oh, by the way,
oh yeah,
he's terrorized.
yeah,
Yeah, he doesn't
traumatized.
traumatized of clowns. It's awesome.
but there's an obvious
Hey, go
No
watch
reason.
our Halloween episode.
Negative.
Obi wears one of the clown masks from Attack of the Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you'll love that,
I'm not
dude.
doing it. I've told people that story, and they're like, "Why do you hate clowns?" I'm like,
Hold on.
you,
We're going to discuss that the next time that we're here. But for now,
all right.
any shout outs?
You want to give a shout out to anybody?
Yeah, just give a shout out to everybody listening right now, and then
To like our 15 people?
yeah, I was gonna say everybody across the globe
Yeah.
because this is worldwide.
It is actually.
I just want to get more people involved. Shout out to all you guys
Motherfuckers in Malaysia,
in Malaysia, Brazil,
One guy in Brazil.
Portugal. What's up?
right?
You know?
The UK.
Yep. Poland.
Poland.
Yeah.
Poland. Kurwa.
Sri Lanka.
Kurwa.
Oh man, you guys are worldwide. For real. Can I get you a shirt with like
Kurwa.
Pitbull and it's like worldwide?
Man.
Okay, and then can I get you the sunglasses to match?
Dale.
I know. He just starts off the show. Hey, that was a classic right there.
All right, you can find us on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple, Google, Castbox, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, Reason, iHeartRadio, Podvine, Pandora, and eBooks.
Guys, please go hit those follow buttons, go hit those like buttons. If you're watching on YouTube, and hopefully you are, go hit that subscribe button and that little bell that's there, ding, that'll let you know when the episodes or clips are up. And Georgie, you'll be back soon, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So until next time, this has been another episode of the Hose Comedy Podcast. I'm Hondo.
I'm Obi.
And Georgie, thanks again for being
The
here.
J silent. I've always been here. I've just been in
Jorge.
the corner,
Jorge,
planning.
thanks again.
scheming,
And
judging.
we'll be seeing you very soon.
Absolutely.
Peace out, everyone.
Peace.
Peace.
Ice on my wrist, tell me who this. I aim for the kill, I don't want an assist. Says I'm narcissist, drinking that was piss. It's called a Modelo, so don't touch this.